What if religion is a dress that we change across lifetimes? I know this might trigger a lot of you, but hear me out. Whenever you catch yourself becoming very rigid or staunch about religion, just remember that if the personality version of you has the option of changing clothes, homes, partners, whenever you feel like, you think the soul, which is way more powerful in spirit and has 100% sovereignty, doesn't have the option to choose which religion or family it will be born into in the next life. I'm not here to change anyone's beliefs. If they are working for you, great. If they are aligning you with peace, love, and harmony, that's even better. Just indulging you to think for yourself. If you do not believe in past and future lives, or have been sold the myth of one life so that you can be controlled, or maybe to feel like you belong to a society, and belonging is a big thing for most of us. Maybe you need to start thinking for yourself what truly feels right for you. The reason that we have been given a head, our mind, at the top of our body, connected to the divine, is so that we can think for ourselves. And you need to ask this question that if you believe in a God, universe, or creator who is just, or if you believe in the law of cause and effect, karma, then this defies the logic that we are born only once or into one religion. Because how do you justify that a just and fair God, creator, would make one poor and the other rich, give one challenges and make the other's life a bed of roses? Where did your inherent sanskars or personality come from? If it's only upbringing or social conditioning, then why are siblings in the same family so different in their nature? We all have different sets of beliefs, programs, fears, likes and dislikes, and passions. Where is all this coming from? Do you know what your forefathers or your great great grandparents were before religion came into being? After all, religion started forming around the end of the Bronze Age and grew into the Iron Age, or what was also called the Dark Ages, known as Kali Yuga, when the earth is furthest away from the central sun or the spiritual sun. So, isn't it possible that some of the concepts that we may have developed were also further away from divinity? It was a time when humanity was lost, people were misguided, and they had lost their connection to the divine, and there was no clear path to follow. At that time, the messiahs or the gurus incarnated upon earth to guide humanity. So maybe it's possible that some of the concepts that were developed during that time could have also been further away from pure truth or divine wisdom, which is why it's absolutely crucial that we find the divine within our own hearts. The Lord is our shepherd, and that is right. But if you have ever noticed, the shepherd is always walking behind the sheep or cattle. The path has to be made by the sheep, and the shepherd watches over them to guide them back home. These are the questions you have to reflect on for yourself and see whatever feels right to you. All religion in its purity leads to the same universal truth: karma, unity, charity, love. Anything that divides humanity, all children of one God, on the basis of belief, cannot be coming from a divine parent. After all, how many of us differ in our beliefs from our own siblings, parents, spouses, children? But it doesn't reduce the love that we have towards them. We have been given a mind and we need to start using it for ourselves. And if we let our hearts guide our minds, irrespective of whether the society approves of it or not, we surely will be on the path of spirit. Prophet Muhammad, Buddha, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Sai Baba, and all the holy gurus are teachers of love, and love was their religion. When you connect with your heart, you will resonate with them.